Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. This design says, "Physician, heal thyself," and it was made to be engraved on a pocket watch. And it's also based off of a traditional drawing I did of the same design, but I still needed to make it digital so that way I could engrave it on the watch. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to this script and how to read it. So above me is a key to the cipher. You'll notice rows and columns. The rows, so going left to right, they are the letter stems, and there are a couple of types of letter stems. The top row is this deep divot shape, like this one. It's kind of like a horseshoe or an omega. And there's another deep divot here, and another deep divot here. Then the next row is a circle that is floating inside our word circle. So here's a word circle here. This one's inside the word circle, floating inside the word circle. Here's a big old word circle. These three are all floating inside the word circle. Then there's a shallow divot. It's a lot like the deep divot, except it is 50% or less of the circle. So like this one here is a shallow divot, and this one here is a shallow divot. And then there's a circle that crosses the line of the word circle. So this one crosses our word circle line because here's our word circle. This one crosses it. And then in this one, here's our word circle, and this one crosses it. And then there are vowels. Vowels are these little circles. So in this design, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vowels. And the hardest part about reading this is getting your orientation figured out and figure out, okay, where's my sentence circle, where's my word circle, where's my letter stems, and then where are my modifiers. Modifiers are lines and dots that form the columns. So you see how there's 1, 2, 3, 4 dots? These dots, you gotta figure out what letter stem they go to, and that'll be the closest letter stem with no lines already on it. So word circle, this is our word circle. This is a letter stem, and lines pass through this letter stem, but nothing ends on it. So these 4 dots have to go with this letter stem. And then these 2 dots go with this one, 3 dots go there, 2 dots go there, 3 dots go there. And then there are line modifiers, and they count where they end on a letter stem. And things get kind of crazy with all this overlapping stuff. So this thick circle here has just one line actually ending on it, just this line here. And this thin circle here, this thin word circle, has a similarly curvy line, plus it has this straight line ending on it here. So that's 2 lines. And then this one has 1, 2 lines as well, and it's a deep divot. This one has 1, 2 lines, and this one has 1, 2, 3 sneaky lines. 1, 2, 3 sneaky lines. So yeah, that's the mechanics. Oh yeah, and then there's letter stacking. You see how this vowel has a slash through it? That brings it in front of the consonant. Otherwise, vowels are read after the consonant. So this one, this consonant here, that's inside this, this little vowel here inside this consonant is read after the consonant. So letter order will be this one, bottom counterclockwise. So this one, this one, this one. Consonant, vowel, switch to be vowel, consonant, and then we're back at the beginning, so we'll go to our next word. So let's go ahead and actually get to what letters are what. So here's our start marker at the bottom of the design, and this first word is physician. We have the bottom of our word circle here, our first letter here, 1, 2 lines, so we're in the 2-line column, and then it's a full circle floating inside the word circle, so that would be the second row, so that lines up to the P. And then we have our top row with 2 lines, 1 and 2. So that's an H, 1 and 2 dots instead of lines. So we're in the 2 dot column on a circle that crosses the line of the word circle. So that's the Y. 1, 2, 3 lines ending on this S. It's a shallow divot with 3 lines. And then the I line going inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4 dots on the C, a floating full circle. I line going inwards, and this I is very borderline on if it is an I or it is a U, because U's have a line radiating outwards away from our word circle. But if it were, this is pretty darn borderline, because if it were going the opposite direction, it would still be kind of going in or out. So this is kind of ambiguous whether it's an I or a U. I think it is just a scotch more inwards. If I were to make a concentric circle, the line would be going barely like this. If it were going like even to, come on, make a line to this degree, then we'd be going outwards, because if we make a concentric circle, I should have tested this. But anyway, it's an I. It has a line going inwards. And then the N has 1 line on it. And the A before the N. The vowel got shifted in front of the N. So PHYSICIAN. But I really wanted to make this little fan of 3 lines kind of a thing. Somewhere to put the I, that was cool. And then we have 2 lines on the H, the E centered on the line of the word circle, A outside the word circle, 1, 2, 3 dots in the L. And then this thick line is our word circle on the word thy. Bottom is here, going counterclockwise. Here's the TH, and then here's the Y. And then continue going counterclockwise. We have an S with 1, 2, 3 lines on the S, E, L with 3 dots, and then the F with 3 lines. So there's physician, heal thyself. And that's that design. I hope you like it. Thanks. Bye.